translate onto that into many meanings. But basically, that's what we're looking for. We all need to do it in our own way, this time more than any other time, I think, in our country's history and probably in our own personal history. So that's why I decided, and it was a Sunday, and I thought, ooh, what a great time to do Epiphany again. And so that's why I tried to make this happen. Now, when people talk about the sacred, they talk about all different things. And Gail and I went over to Indian Market last summer, and we heard Scott Momaday speak. And he spoke on the sacred. And I said, what an incredible theme for this year's Epiphany gathering. Now, I don't mean religious, but we all hold certain tenets sacred in our own life. Places where we don't walk, places that we don't talk of, or places where we do talk from. Platforms, how we make our world turn, what we stand for, and where we're going. So I talked with Scott after his presentation in August, and he wanted to come to this gathering, but couldn't. He had some doctor issues and whatnot. But I'm going to go back to him about with what people have to say today about their own notions of what they hold holy or profane, and what moves you. What moves you? What's really important in your world? Where do you take a stand, and why? You know, it's so much easier just to go to bed or roll over or whatever. But I mean, you know, the time is now the
A little
moment.
bit sacred
So
napping.
anyway, you want to look at this
Sacred
book?
napping, I
Yeah,
like that.
no kidding. So I just thought it would be really important to join all together, and I'm hoping. Usually we go around the room and some, or not, and ask what people have to say about this, and whether or not they have. I mean, sometimes people are embarrassed of talking about what they hold sacred. And that was it was David Brooks or one of those columnists. They were talking about shame and the sacred. Just to hold anything sacred was shameful. But if you take it on the secular level, we all have things that we hold sacred. I mean, I have things floating around here, and my message is right out there royally. And I wouldn't necessarily say it was traditional sacred, but you know, I have standards and stories that I move from. So I thought we'd go around, and then we would join in a little music, and we'd celebrate our own possibility and the possibility for the world we live in.
Cake cutting.
Because we create everything that we live in, and we're responsible for that. So the time to show up is now. Okay? So we'll start with Wendy, and we'll go this way.